Yeah, baby! Woo! Thank you, boy. That was a tough one. Oh, they gave me a run for the money.
You're the world champion! You're the triple world champion, Sebastian Vettel! You are the man! You're a triple world champion!
Alright, that's enough. Not going to get any more points for that.
But satisfaction.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Build the RedBull RB7. Today I bring issue 48. We'll be installing the first rear shock absorber to the rear of our RedBull RB7. In the magazine today we've got Bar Honda. We've got the Nürburgring and the Nordschleifer. Okay, the Nordschleifer risk factor. Okay, we've got the track there. Okay, you can see the Nordschleifer and the GP circuit. In Formula 1 it does 60 laps, and in a 24-hour race it can go up to 155 laps of the Nordschleifer. Okay, and here are our parts for this week's issue. Okay, so we've got the shock body, we've got the shock absorber spring, we've got the shock absorber shaft, we've got the E-ring, we've got the spring holder, spring spacer, spring holder upper, the shock absorber top, the diaphragm, the shock piston, and the ball end. Okay, so we've got a couple pages of instructions here, guys, and let's get stuck into it. Okay, so first up, you want to grab your shock absorber shaft and one of your E-rings. Okay, you want to grab your pointy nose pliers and clip it onto the end there. Okay, now grab your piston and put it onto the shaft, and then grab your final E-ring and place it into position. Okay, and then clip it on like so. Okay, so remove the pre-fitted cap from the shock absorber body, and then grab your shaft and slide it through and pull it through. Using the pliers, hold the shaft and screw on the ball end. Grab your ruler and measure out a gap of 8 mil. Okay, holding the cap as shown, push the shock absorber top through the hole like such. And then you want to grab your shock absorber oil that was given out in issue 4. Okay, you want to fill up your shock absorber body and you want to pump the bubbles. Pump, pump, pump. Okay, pushing all the air to the surface of the shock absorber. Okay, so now that all the bubbles are gone, top up your shock absorber body and then place your diaphragm on top with the dome side facing down. Then grab your absorber cap, okay, and thread it into place like such. And then grab a cloth or your shirt and wipe down any excess shock absorber oil. So it should look something like that. Okay, now grab your spring spacer and hook it on like such, and then fit the upper spring holder over the body and slide it down. Follow it up with the spring and then insert the lower spring holder to the top of the shock absorber. And there we go, guys. So that's our rear shock absorber of our RedBull RB7. In the magazine next week we have issue 49, where we'll be installing the final components to our rear wing and installing it to the rear of our RedBull RB7. Okay guys, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Build the RedBull RB7, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.